In this video, I'm going to walk around this property and talk about repairs that I would consider making if I was buying this property to flip it. This is a foreclosure. This home was built in 1995, so it's not all that old. And it's around 1,750 square feet, 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Now, you'll probably hear in this video at some point, this house is very close to where they do helicopter training for the military up here in Milton. So you'll probably hear some helicopters. But we're gonna walk around this property. I'm gonna talk about things I would do to it if I was gonna buy it to flip it. Because I get these questions all the time. And the first thing I'm gonna look at are gonna be the 4 main material things or mechanical things that are going to affect buyers' homeowners insurance. And this doesn't matter if it's a cash buyer or a financing buyer. Homeowners insurance is something 99.9% of buyers are going to get. And they're going to have a 4-point inspection, especially here in Florida, to get a decent rate. So you got to look at the roof, the air conditioning system, the plumbing system, and the electrical system. So we got to check out all those. But I'm going to start with the outside. First, I would get rid of all this picket fence. I mean, get it gone. This gazebo, I mean, it looks, I don't know, if it's salvageable, maybe you could repair it, but you got to paint it, you got to do all that stuff. It's probably easier just to trash it and get rid of it. Of course, you're going to pressure wash all this front. I'd get rid of those shutters, do something new, get rid of all this lattice work. Honestly, it's probably going to need 2 garage doors. I doubt they're going to be up to code. I doubt they're going to be hurricane proof also. So probably going to need 2 garage doors. This whole outside will look much, much better. I mean, this could be a house where you even consider painting the brick. I'm 50-50 on that sometimes. I mean, sometimes it makes it, look better. Sometimes it doesn't. I do like this brick though. It's not bad at all. So probably wouldn't do that in this house, but okay, so here's your entranceway. Yeah, this is kind of boring. It's all cut off. You can't see any of the rest of the house till you're about 8 feet in here, or 10 feet. Then the first thing you see is the laundry room. I probably need to go get my flashlight because there's no power in this house. I'm gonna guess the hot water tank's gonna be over 15 years of age, so it's probably got to be redone. This whole room needs to be redone, needs to be modernized. New flooring, new walls, new cabinets. Just give it a lot of little appeal, since it is, one of the first things that you come to in the house. So this is the living room area. I mean, of course, you're gonna gut all this flooring, get rid of this old carpet junk, redo all the flooring. You wanna redo all these electrical outlets, all the face plates. I mean, they're all, cream colored. You want to go with new white ones, or you want to go with new ones. They're cheap and it makes this stuff pop, so you definitely want to do that for sure. I would really consider getting rid of the popcorn. I mean, this room is really big. It's going to be a focal point of the whole house. You're going to need all new, of course, new fans. You want all that modern too. Now, one thing you always want to do when you're flipping a house, or if it's your new home that you're buying or whatever, and they're dirty and old, is you want to take all your AC registers down, clean them, and paint them. Get some of that white appliance paint. Looks really good. Now this kitchen, it's kind of closed off, but the cabinets are solid. They're in really great shape. So those could be saved, those could be painted. New countertops. I mean, you might consider getting rid of this part right here. I mean, it'd take away a little bit of cabinet space, but it would open that up more. There's a pantry that needs to be updated. There's a lot of things you can do with that. There's a lot of products on Amazon you can look at buying. New appliances. Like I said, this room's not that bad. I'll wait to show the garage. Let's go ahead and check out the bedrooms and bath real quick. Now, this fireplace, I mean, what I would consider even doing was maybe seeing if you could open up this wall here. If you could take that built-in both sides away, and just had the fireplace as a focal point, I mean, you could do some kind of stone, some kind of really, really neat exterior of that fireplace and do it all the way around it, and that would be a focal point. It would also open up the whole view when you walk in the front door of this whole room, make it look that much bigger. But something to look at, to consider. The AC looks brand new. I haven't seen the outside unit yet, but the inside unit looks brand spanking new. That would be great. That'd be a huge bonus. Okay, so there's no power on in this house. This is the one where the buyers have to turn it on themselves to do any inspections they want to do, but it's not in bad shape. Vinyl flooring. I mean, the cabinets are in good shape, so those could be saved. You could just do something to really spruce it up, make it modern, but not in bad shape at all. Okay, so here's one bedroom. And the bedrooms are going to be really simple. They're going to be paint, more than likely new ceiling fans. I mean, I would spend the money to modernize those, and get something new, something cool. Change all your face plates, outlets out to white ones. Get rid of all this brass. These brass, these doors are going to have to be painted anyway. Just get rid of the brass. I mean, they look cheap, and you definitely don't want to put those in there if you're a flipper. All right, once again, this bedroom's nothing but same thing. Flooring, paint, outlets, covers, probably a new ceiling fan. Even though ceiling fans aren't bad, they're just ugly as shit. That AC register looks really good. Another thing I'd really consider doing on these flip properties is putting in some kind of neat little modern closet organizer system. They're not that expensive, which I'll talk about those more in other videos because they just look so much better. Okay, I'm gonna have to get a flashlight because you can't see anything in here. This is the master. I don't know why they have all these windows covered because they're not busted or broken or cracked or anything, but they are. All right, so once again, the master bathroom in here is not bad. It's just dated. I mean, the cabinet's in good shape. Those could be painted, redone, you know, really modern. That would be just the thing, is get rid of all this old ugly crap, you know. Probably get a new countertop. That one's not the prettiest looking thing in the world, and you can get one that looks a lot better than that. Okay, it's one of the old tub panels. I mean, that's something that you would definitely just want to redo. I mean, this is small enough, it might be worth even gutting the whole thing. I mean, gutting the whole thing, getting rid of the tub, building some really nice stand-up shower maybe. You know, maybe even like a double vanity, a double shower head, both sides. Something walk-in, but all tile, maybe like tile all the walls, all the floor the same color. I mean, it's not a big space, but you could do something to make it look a whole lot better and modernize it. But they're not in bad shape. So none of this is really in bad condition, it's just dated. Okay, well, here's another good example. This would be a great room to build a closet organizer system, you know, some shelves and stuff. I mean, spend a couple $100. You know, put something in here that, you know, that looks really good and modern, where people like it, you know. I mean, little things like that, it's selling the sizzle, and that's what you always want to do when it comes to flip properties. Okay, so that's all the inside. For most part, we've seen everything is really cosmetic, except what you want to do with this fireplace. If you want to open up this wall a little bit here, do something. Okay, so yeah, your garage doors, they're not hurricane proof, they're old, so I would definitely get 2 new garage doors. You're gonna need probably new 2 garage door openers. And I would do something with this space too. I mean, this is a really cool space. I mean, these closets, you could put some shelves in them, make them really, really modern. You could even put like a workbench type thing in here and make it, you know, and put some paneling up or some stuff to put tools up. I mean, just something simple, but like I said, just selling the sizzle, something a little bit extra. Cheap stuff like that goes such a long ways. So this house has a couple of bonus rooms in the back of it, and this is one of them. This is not a bad room. I'm not sure how long this thing's set up. But once again, all these windows are covered, but none of them are broken. Maybe if this room has enough ventilation. There's definitely no AC ducts. You could put a window unit in here very easily. Okay, so here's another room. This one's off the living room area of the house. It's kind of elevated. I mean, I would gut all this. No idea what's under this, but something needs to be done differently with this floor. You don't need carpet in here at all. And all this wood. Oh, so here's a huge jacuzzi. I would definitely get rid of this thing. I mean, it's foreclosure. It's not going to be warranted. I doubt if it works. It might work, but it looks old. Looks like a real pain in the ass. I would get rid of it, do something with this room. It's got a window unit. You could make it some kind of playroom, something. I mean, if it was air conditioned well enough, it could make a good office area. But all this is going to have to be dealt with here in the back. Okay, so here's your big backyard. Yeah, all this is old wood paneling, so it's all going to have to be redone. All the outside's going to have to be pressure washed, but that's easy. Okay, so we do have a really new HVAC system, which is wonderful. Check that off the big expensive list. All this deck's got to go. I mean, I would just demo it. Demo it when you demo this siding. So something needs to be done with the siding. I would not go back with T111 junk for sure. Let me mention one thing while I'm thinking about it, about broken windows. So this window right here is, it's bad broken. It's jagged. It's an actual hazard. This is going to be flagged from the appraiser. They're going to want this fixed and replaced and repaired. Now, if a window has a little crack in it, that's one thing. And when you're selling a property, whether it's a regular sale or when you're flipping a property, you got to make the decision: do I want to go ahead and fix that now, or let a buyer call it out and want me to repair it? But if it's a safety issue like this one, go ahead and take care of it, because you're going to have to. Another thing's wood rot and chipping paint. All that's going to have to be fixed. You never want to leave chipping paint anywhere on a property, especially if you're flipping it. That's a big no-no. But that's really no big thing. Now this shed back here is a big question. You can see the roof's kind of sagging. It's an old roof. Obviously they've had it tarped. That's come off. It's been on there so long. So you're gonna have some major wood rot. And here's one other negative. The bank's not gonna pay to have this trashed out, obviously. If they've left it like this long, then they're not gonna be doing it, because this property's already been on the market over 30 days. So the buyer's gonna have to deal with all this crap too. And there's no power. I don't have a flashlight, so I'm not gonna walk in there, but there's a ton of junk in here. But it's a big, big space. It would be nice to renovate it. But if you were to buy this property to flip, either something's gonna have to be done with this to repair all the wood rot, or there's gonna have to be no value given to this structure on an appraisal. Because if there's value given to it, then that means it's not gonna pass the wood rot inspection, and they're gonna want all the wood rot replaced on most loans. So that's a big issue. So unfortunately, this thing's either have to be repaired, it's got to be torn down, basically, and that's only two options. All this back siding here is going to have to be, it basically just needs to be taken off, and a new siding needs to be put on. It would probably be best just to hardy plank the whole thing. Yeah, I think so. This thing's listed right now for $174,900. I think it is $174,900. I think that's too much for the amount of work it needs. The big question would be, is the roof passable? Is it okay? Does it have enough life left on it where it can, you know, pass inspections for potential buyers? If it can, then that's a humongous, you know, positive. But just getting rid of this fence, clean up this front, make this house look so much better, because it looks horrible. Okay, so that's it for this video. What do you think? Do you think this property has potential? Do you see things you might do different than some things I pointed out? Make sure to leave them in the comments. Like I said, I love trying to help investors. I'm getting a lot of people reach out to me, especially offline, and ask me questions, and the repair questions come up a lot. So hopefully these videos are gonna help. I'm gonna start doing more of them and talk about repairs that, you know, need to be made, because I do see a lot of investors and a lot of sellers really screw up when they start spending some money on the property, but they don't do things that, you know, are really going to affect the sale more than other things. And just remember, take care of your insurance issues and your appraisal issues first. Get those knocked out of the way, then do fun little things to make your property stand above all the others out there for sale.